you like the video, it'll be my honor if you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And there are a lot more figure diorama photography at the end of this video, so please watch and enjoy until the end. Now, let's begin. Hello everyone, how's everybody doing today? And today we are going to be doing a review on Hasbro Lightning series or collection, and this is obviously the Power Ranger, but it is, I think, from the comic, and that was a Shattered Grid, I think. And yes, I read the comic, not every page and so on, but it was a concept of what if where the Green Ranger becomes evil, takes over the White Ranger power, fuses with the Green Ranger, and we get the Lord Drakkon. When I first saw it, I thought it was Lord Drakkon, but it was Lord Drakkon. And we have Darth Kimberly, but it's called the Power Ranger Slayer? Yeah, Ranger Slayer. And honestly, I love this design of Kimberly. She looks so badass. And Drakkon this is a re-release. He came out a long time ago. So a lot of people know what Drakkon is and so on. These figure Kimberly just came out, not Kimberly, but the Ranger Slayer came out not so long ago. But this video is going to be posted, a month or two later, anyways. So it's probably someone else already reviewed it. But I love the design, and let's just go to the Drakkon first. It's a typical articulation of most Power Rangers. Goes 360. I do think the paint detail is slightly faded. The video does look better than the actual thing, but it's kind of bleeding in and out from everywhere. But yeah, as you can see, it is Green Ranger infused with the White Ranger. What happened is the Green Ranger became evil, try attacking the home base. The Red Ranger was in desperate. He was supposed to transform to the White Ranger, but then Drakkon went in, took over it, and he fused in with the White Ranger, making him stronger. So that's how thing went. His elbow goes up that much, 360, and his elbow goes in that much. Did I say elbow goes up that much? No, I'm sorry, that's shoulder going up that much. I always, for some reason, call it an elbow and shoulder, the mismatch all the time. But his elbow goes in that much, quite decent. He had a decent ab crunch. There should be an ab crunch here, but it's just not. I think maybe because of the belt, it's not working in or out much, but I think that's quite decent anyways. Now, he does have a nice wobbly body right here to go disco and doing so of any kind. So if you want to make him dance, go ahead, do that. He does split quite easily. He can kick quite well. His knee goes in that much. It's like the decent all the Power Ranger from Lightning figures. He does have a cut right there, and there's a little, not cut, but there is the articulation within the boot, which is a nice add. He does have a actually, he doesn't have any. Let me see this side. I think, yeah, he does have a slight ankle articulation. So a decent figure from Lightning series, like usual, like typical. It's a good figure. Now, Kimberly, Darth Kimberly has an awesome, look at that. That is so badass. That is Darth Kimberly. But anyhow, the Ranger Slayer has an awesome collar right there. Mine has a slight paint issue on the, I don't know if you can see it, but that's a little bummer. It looks very dirty. But well, let's just say she just came back slaying some of the Rangers, so yeah. And I love that shoulder pad. Really nice updated design. I hope they make a movie on the Shattered Grid, because that was an awesome storyline. So her head goes 360, looks up and down. His elbow doesn't go up much because all the female figure doesn't have enough plastic space to have a good range of articulation on the shoulder. That's the same with Star Wars. Female figures is too thin to have any articulation, but she does have a very good elbow articulation. And she does have that much, more than 90 degrees, so that should be fine. 360 on her arm. She could bend that much, bend out a lot, and she does have slight articulation on her diaphragm. It's like not much as the guy figures, but enough. She can kick out a lot, kick decent enough, and her knee goes in that much, and she only has, I don't see a cut. The only cut I can see is just here, but she doesn't have much articulation there. And she does have a cut. Oh, she has a cut right there. Good. So if you think she's restricted, she is, but not more than you think. So that's quite good. One thing I like to appreciate about this figure, other than the kick-ass design right there, like what kind of figure can bring out pink so menacing? And Kimberly, was one of the I think I liked her the most in the Power Ranger, because I don't know, it's pink, but she looked badass. It's not because she was a female or anything. She looked badass, and it's a pink and white. It's something that I don't usually resonate, but she looked badass for some reason. And then they added black, and now she's like badass plus alpha. It's so awesome update on her design. And about this figure, I was really surprised that they actually went and sculpted a battle damage. And this could be a battle damage because she had been fighting, or it could be because the prop. Well, this is from the comics, so there shouldn't be a prop concept. But when you all these costume, when you keep using all these soft material, gets these wrinkles, and that kind of reminded me of that. So I was like, either case, it's good because it adds a lot of realism. It's really nice that they did that, and I love her matte black costume. It is so nice. And this is one thing is that it's not probably intentionally done, but her boots and thigh is much more matte than the top area. And again, this is not done intentionally. This is not possibly done because Hasbro wouldn't be able to add that much effort, because these, it's a mass production here. But it does kind of add the realism, because in real life, anything below your hip gets much dirtier because you're more closer to the ground, dust, you hit things around. So it's natural that it gets dirtier out here. And when you work at a restaurant and so on, I don't know about Caucasian restaurant, but in restaurant in Japan, you're not supposed to touch anywhere below your hip and above your elbow, because customers don't want your server to be touching their face and touch your plate, right? It's disgusting, so don't do that. Caucasian or whatever other culture, I don't know, I don't speak for them, I don't care. But in Japan, we're really strict. Anything below the hip is also dirty because it could be hitting somewhere and so on. So in Japan, anything from the hip below and anywhere above elbow, no, it'll get dirty. So yeah, having that idea, her legs being slightly more matte, meaning that it could be more dust on there, comparing to her body, like especially you can see a quite nice sheen around her neck, is quite realistic. Again, this is not Hasbro's part. They didn't do anything special. It wasn't their effort. It just came out like that. So yeah, but it's an awesome thing that I saw into this figure. Really nice. I love it. Other than that little dirty scratch on her visor. But let's talk about Lord Drakkon's figure. He comes with a weapon holding hands, like so, and you can also get a fist hand right here. And then Drakkon obviously comes with the iconic dragon flute. I don't understand why she came with a flute. Well, I think that the tiger sword does have its own mind, and she didn't like the concept of evil taking over, so she went away. I think that was what happened. So that's him. I think it was Tony. I think I saw Tony. Tony's much more menacing. He had a lot of veins going on, if you can see right here. Yeah, much more vein. But I would have hoped him to be more different. Maybe like give him a different color face. Maybe like give him blue face or something. You know, make him more evil. You know, give him like red eye, blue face. Oh, that's like, you know, that's like Strawn from Star Wars. But you know, something different would have made him more menacing. And he does get these effect where you can just point it to his sword like so. So that's with him. Now let's talk with Darth's Kimberly. And Kimberly come with a default pointing at you hand, which is supposed to be holding on to the arrow. And she also come with a arrow, yes, I don't know, bow. Yeah, so her left hand is supposed to be for her bow holding hand, and her right hand is supposed to be holding on to this menacing 3 triple. How'd I even make her hold on to this thing? That's like impossible. Like, what? But she gets this menacing 3 arrow what? Sorry. So sorry about that. Kimberly, her hand is not fitted for her arrow because they're reusing the hand. They did sculpt the back of the hand with the new sculpt, but her hand itself is the same sculpt with most other figures, so it can't hold on to the arrow. But this 3 arrow does connect to the bow itself, so it's easier for her to actually grab on or look like she's grabbing on. So there you go. That looks quite menacing. If you want to, you can add the special effect right there like so to make it more menacing, but it's only for 1 arrow and she has 3, so it's a recycle, but that's also okay. She does come with the extra chop right hand, like the one that she got in her regular form, and she also have a fist hand for her left. Wait a minute, is that a left? That is a left hand, yes. So overall, I think it's a nice figure. I love them both. They are really great. And especially for the Ranger Slayer, she's a kick-ass villain. For me, seeing Lord Drakkon is like, oh crap, but seeing this, the Ranger Slayer, that's more like, oh my god, I'm screwed. She's gonna, screw me. Not only like Lord Drakkon might kill me, yeah, he'll kill me, period. But she's gonna, the Ranger Slayer is gonna screw me over until I die. So yeah, that's the vibe I get, and that's awesome. So yeah, it's a great design. I love it. These duo are perfect. I'm happy having them on my shelf, and I'll take some photo, and yeah, I would be happy to show them to you right now. Talk to you all soon. Bye. Thank you very much for watching my figure unboxing photography review. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Currently, there are only 6% of my audience who are subscribed, and I feel a little bit lonely here, so your subscription will give me inspiration to go on further. Thank you again, and see you all soon. 遊びでやってるんだよ。